Hey everyone, welcome to the Horror Show. I'm Cecil Laird.
Jaime and Fuego here.
And we are here to do an unboxing. We got a new horror pack, Fuego.
It's a very small box though, sir.
It is, because it's all DVDs or Blu-rays. Remember, this is the people that occasionally get us, they about every year reach out and say, hey, would you like to do an unboxing? And I think it's about that time of year.
Well,
but that's okay, because I love the horror pack. They are a company that is a mystery horror movie box every single month. You get, I think, 4. And you can either do the DVD box or the Blu-ray box. And I requested the Blu-ray box. So this, I believe, is the either August or September.
Okay.
I'm not sure which. Maybe it'll say.
It seems rather befitting as we are like approaching the October and the scarific season.
Indeed.
So on and so forth. What does
There's
dwell
4
within?
There's 4. So Fuego, you reach in and grab the first one.
Dude, I'm gonna
and
grab.
we will take turns.
I'm gonna grab like right in the middle.
Right in the middle.
No, we're gonna take turns grabbing.
Oh, you grabbed the one that might.
Oh wow! You know, amusingly enough, a movie I've never watched.
Oh. Wow, is that
World War Z, and not only World War Z, but the unrated Blu-ray version of it.
This is the
and
unrated?
it feels like a steelbook.
It's a steelbook, yeah.
Yeah. So
they
we have
included a steelbook.
Blu-ray, unrated
Nice.
steelbook. This is a movie that had a lot of refilming, especially in the third act, and they weren't sure if it was ever going to see the light of day in its proper capacity, but it did, and it was well received. It made a ton of money. They've been trying to get that sequel going. David Fincher was attached at one particular point. Who the hell knows if he is still going to actually write the course and get that film made, but yeah.
Unrated cut has intense footage not shown in theaters.
Yeah,
is this the alternate ending one?
Yes, I think it is. I think it's a beefed up cut, and then it has some additional bits of footage and stuff. So yes, as we await Wondering...
I'm actually excited to watch that.
I am too. Dude, since I've actually never even seen this movie.
Oh, we should totally do it.
I purposefully didn't watch it.
I don't know if we ever actually reviewed it on the channel. If not, we should totally do it.
PG-13 zombie movie when it first came out, but maybe if there's an unrated cut, I'm like more akin to it. So, yes, this was...
That's awesome. You went for the big badass right out of the gate.
Yes, I'm kind of surprised that was my lucky draw. So hey,
Nice.
what the hell, right?
Well, thank you, Horror Pack.
Yeah, and Brad Pitt being in a film of this nature that
Awesome.
appears in this pack, that shows the capacity you could potentially have.
Indeed. So it's not just like low budget B movies.
No. This is legit status, yo.
Let's hope the rest. Let's hope I'm not a fool now.
Well, we never know.
Okay, no, I know this one. So there's a Blu-ray copy of the movie called Echo, which was made by the producers of The Ring and The Grudge. I don't know that I ever actually saw this one. I remember it from being on the shelves. Let's see, when was this one made? So this one was 2008. So yes, This was when blockbusters were still around. I do remember seeing this on the shelf, and I remember specifically seeing it because it reminded me of that video game Fear, which was all about a ghost girl called Alma, which she looks a lot like Alma. Here, go take a look at it. Tell me what you think.
Survival horror type of
Read
thing?
the back.
Or...
Tell everyone what it is.
Well, it says on the front, from Dread Central, dripping with tension, terrifying, according to, what is the outlet? BeyondHollywood.com. Okay. A moody piece of work, says Twitch, but basically low down as far as the setup goes. Fear and paranoia seep with every wall in this tense and creepy psychological thriller from the producers of The Ring and Dead Water. Yes, that's the one with Jennifer Connelly, if I
believe so.
Yeah.
Or is that Dark Water?
Ooh, that might be Dark Water. Well, you know what?
Nonetheless, close enough.
Yeah, now that I see, it is in fact Dark Water. Anyway.
Oh, okay.
Jesse Bradford, it looks like. Flag of Our Fathers, Bring It On, is Bobby Walker fresh out of prison, living in his dead mother's apartment in a condition of his parole, plagued by eerie echoes. I'm trying to read it. Emancipating. Okay.
You want me to try?
Sorry.
Well, I don't know. Maybe it's just written weird.
Well,
fresh out of prison and living
it's like the
in his dead mother's apartment.
Sorry, y'all.
As a condition of his parole, plagued by eerie echoes emanating from the building, Bobby's terror mounts as he begins to suspect the neighbors had a sinister hand in his mother's death and would come for him next.
Yes.
Ooh, dun dun dun. So, yes, that is Echo. It is a stunning piece of work, apparently, or a moody piece of work.
Yeah.
Fuego, what is your next draw?
Well, I'm actually curious because this might be like one of those like more urban pieces of like thriller, like horror or whateverness that
Perhaps.
could be. All right, so now we have Condemned. Death is the only escape. A gore-tastic and terrifying good time, according to Dread Central. Are you familiar with Condemned?
No, I am not. So yes, this is the cover for Condemned. Gore-tastic and terrifying good time, indeed.
Yeah, if you're gonna call something gore-tastic, that's like kind of a bold proclamation, if I would.
So it looks
say
like a
so
bit of a
myself.
slasher. I can't quite get it where it's not. There we go.
Is it collector status, like kind of thing? Or,
Well, let's see. It says, fed up with her parents bickering, poor little rich girl Maya moves in with her boyfriend, who is squatting in an old condemned building on Manhattan's Lower East Side. What girl wouldn't move in with that guy? With neighbors that are meth heads, junkies, and degenerates, this depraved hellhole is even more toxic than it appears. After a virus born from their combined noxious waste and garbage infects the building's residents one by one, they succumb to a terrifying pathogen that turns them into bloodthirsty, rampaging killers and transforms their building into a savage slaughterhouse. So,
okay, so it's
rage virus.
Yeah, so basically, like kind of somewhere in between the crazies and the zombie, like kind of Day of the Dead type shizzle. So
that's what it sounds like.
Okay, I will definitely give it a shot. I'm trying to see who the director was.
I know the writing's really small.
It is indeed. Anyway, Condemned. It's a name that I have seen thrown about, but yes, I guess I had the most impressive initial draw.
Indeed. Last one. Here we go.
World War Z. What else do I have?
It is Malignant. It is a movie called Malignant, starring Gary Carnes and Brad Dourif.
Okay.
Brad Dourif,
Well,
The Experiment is Real. This is a horror pack limited edition Blu-ray. That's cool.
Yeah.
Starring Brad Dourif, or as some people say, Brad Dourif. I love any Brad Dourif, so let's take a look. I'll show you guys the backside here. It is a twisted and unsettling story of the dark side of science, featuring a 38-minute documentary, Surgery for the Soul.
Well, and that's also Fangoria giving an assessment, so that means like one of the most reputable spots for horror, just review and camaraderie and everything. Actually took a look at this movie, so yeah, worthwhile in that regard.
It says a grieving man, Alex, falls victim to a rogue scientist who uses deadly methods to cure addictions. Unaware that he's become the latest experiment, Alex passes out. What a weird spelling. It's Allex. Passes out from the drinking and wakes up to find stitches across his chest and a gruesome video showing a murder. Now he must confront the scientist and overcome his terrifying treatments, or face the ultimate horror.
Oh my goodness! Whatever could that
Heavy.
entail? My
Heavy.
God, it's twisting my mind.
All right, so that's going to do it for the horror pack, you guys.
Yeah.
Fuego, why don't you hold your two and I'll hold my two? Clearly,
Indeed,
you
we
did
shall.
pull the best one at first.
I did, and honestly, of the other three that we pulled, the Condemned is my most intriguing of them, so yes.
All right,
Yeah.
so thank you guys very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, click that like button. If you want to get a horror pack for yourself, the link to that is also in the description box. Go ahead and click that, and you can get yourself some Blu-rays for a cheap price for 4 of them.
Yeah,
so
certainly worthwhile. My
absolutely,
God, man.
absolutely.
I mean, check that shizzle out.
Well, if you like horror movies, and especially if you want to discover some that you've never heard of before, this is a great way to do it.
Truly.
So check that out. If you want to watch more videos like this, subscribe. We've been doing a lot of unboxings recently, but there's been a lot of cool stuff to look at, and even more coming forward. So thank you guys very much for watching. Until next time, I've been Cecil Laird.
Gracias a Jaime and Fuego.
Thank you very much to our patrons, and remember, stay scared.